Hello friends, today we will see who Lord Brahma is. Brahma is different from Brahman. This is something which we have to keep in mind. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. So this Parabrahma is different from Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the sustainer, and Shiva is the destroyer, whereas Parabrahman is the supreme God. This has to be very clear. The supreme God has got nothing to do with the creation or destruction and so on, so on. Parabrahman is a state. It's different. This Parabrahman is whom Jesus refers to as the Father. So just to compare. And in Islam, they say the Parabrahman is God. And in Arabic language, the term for God is Allah. So it's all the same. Now, in Hinduism, we have this creator concept, whom we call as Lord Brahma. So, Lord Brahma is the one who creates. He creates worlds and many different things. Okay, fine. It's a Hindu text, the Puranas. What does the Upanishad say? If you look at Adhyatma Upanishad, verse 20 from Shukla Yajurveda, it says, one's self is Brahma, one's self is Vishnu, one's self is Lord Shiva. The whole world is one's self. Apart from this self, there is nothing else. So, where is the self? Within us. So, there is something within us which is Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva and the whole world. Apart from this self, which is inside and everywhere, there is nothing else. So, if we compare the statements from the Puranas with this verse of the Upanishad, then we will be stuck. We cannot go any further. Why? Because one says there is someone who is creating. Upanishads say the self which is within you and everywhere is the main player. So how do we compare? We cannot. Siddha Tirumular in Tirumandiram, he gives a different description. He says Lord Brahma has 5 different impurities. Anava, Maya, Karma, Mayayam and Triyode. Vishnu has got 4 and Rudra has got 3 and the list goes on. So, practically speaking, what does this all mean? Is there a God, a Lord really called Brahma? Within the human context or within the Siddhanta line, if we take in simple terms, I'll try to make it short. Lord Shiva is the consciousness. Lord Vishnu is Maya. Maya arose from Lord Shiva. From this Maya, Lord Brahma came out. This is the essence. This is Puranas. So, what does this mean? The consciousness, not our human level of consciousness, from the supreme consciousness, Maya arose. Maya means Lord Vishnu, who takes different forms. So, even this human body which we have is a form which belongs to Lord Vishnu. And in this form, we have Lord Brahma. Out of this form arose Lord Brahma, which is the I, which we all have. Only with the I sense we can create more things. Just imagine I'm here, I have the sense of I, and then as a next step I say, this is my body, this is my house, this is my car, and so on, so on. Just imagine what will happen if I don't have this I sense right from the beginning. Even this body will not belong to me. This house, this car, nothing will belong to me. They will still continue to exist, but I am in no way attached to them. So, in order to have attachments or in order to have links with the physical things of this world, the primary thing which should exist is this I. This I is the one which creates more and more. And because of this, the I is what I refer to as Brahma. Yeah? So this keeps on creating. It goes on forever. So on the other hand, if you see Brahma has got 4 heads. Yeah? What does that signify? With the limited human consciousness. So when I say human consciousness, it's a normal consciousness which we all have. Yeah? I, my body, my mind, and so on, so on. When I say God consciousness, that means the people, the saints, the rishis, the great people of the past who have managed to reach to that level as God, they have realized that they are pure spirit. That's it. Yeah. They were not born. They are not going to die. They own a body. Yes, they are within the body, but they are not the body. So there are many points from their side. So what I refer to as God consciousness is the level of consciousness attained by such people. So now, in our human consciousness, we have this concept of directions. So when I say, for example, I have the camera in front of me. If this camera is in front of me, how do I know that this is in front of me? Through my eyes, I see the camera, the image gets into my eyes, my mind is processing this information, I know that this is a camera, and then I realize within me that this is a camera. This is the way how it works. Now, if the same camera is going to be on the back of me, on the back side, how do I get to know it? I have to turn my head so that the whole process can continue using my sense organs, then processing in my mind, and then realizing it. The ones in the level of God consciousness, they do not use their sense organs, neither their mind, but they just know. Yeah? So this is the big difference between God consciousness and the human consciousness. In our level, we use the sense organs and mind to know. God consciousness, they do not use these two things. So just imagine how it will be for someone in such a state of consciousness, in God consciousness. How will it be if they are to find out the camera which is on their backside? It will be like an all-knowing thing without any directions. It's hard to explain. There are no directions at all. Even if we close our eyes, they just know the camera is on their backside. So this is the God consciousness. Brahma's level is below the God consciousness, which is to the same level as ours. We need to turn our heads, which means the concept of directions are created in this level of consciousness. Just to highlight that, Brahma has got 4 different heads representing the 4 directions. Whereas in the other ones, they don't have this concept of directions. And then all the sons born out of Brahma are mind-born sons. This is something which you have to keep in mind. Mind-born means mentally. Yeah, it's all mental concepts. They are not real, but just like how we generate thoughts in our mind, Brahma gives birth to sons who are just mind-born. And that is to say, the existence of Brahma's reality is not a true one. Yeah? The physical reality of Brahma's world, it's all mind-based or thought-based. That's the reason why they say Brahma's sons are mind-born one. Brahma, on the other hand, if you read various Puranas and so on, they associate 3 goddesses with Brahma. Goddesses Saraswati, Gayatri and Savitri. So these are all different books. So in general, in the Rig Veda, there used to be a goddess called Vak. Vak in Tamil means word. It does not literally mean word, but the expression, the ability to express. Yeah, that is the meaning behind this term Vak. That goddess Vak later on becomes Saraswati. That is the ability to express oneself. Like when someone is writing good poems, music, arts and so on, it's all expression, which is not outside but expressing one's own inner nature. This expression was called Vak. Yeah? Later on this goddess became Saraswati, and this expression is always attached to our core being, which is this I. Yeah? And this is why they say Goddess Saraswati is married to Lord Brahma. On the other hand, they also used to, even in Christianity they have this. In the beginning was in John of the New Testament. If you read this, these are the first few verses. In the beginning was Word, the Word was one with God, and it was God. They talk about this Word, which is otherwise called as Vak. Okay? So, and then in some other Puranas they talk about 2 goddesses, Savitri and Gayatri. Savitri is the real wife of Brahma. When she was away, Brahma got married with Gayatri, a low class woman. So Savitri went away. So they just write like that. So what it means is, this I which we all have is limited in the human consciousness. It is in a lower level than our original level, which in other words, we all have this ability of going to higher level. They say Jivatma and Paramatma are one, yeah? But we are not Paramatma. We are still Jivatma. Paramatma is somewhere there. Because the knowledge that we are a part of Paramatma is lost. That's why we are being separated from God. At least this is what we perceive. So the separation, or in other words, our inability to know that we are one with God, is due to the separation of Savitri, which is the original wife of Brahma, and she is far away. Why? Because we have Lord Brahma has associated with a low class family or low class women, Gayatri. Again, she is a goddess. She is the one who is guiding us with our human intellect. Yeah? But it is not God. That's why we do not know who we really are. That's why Brahma has got two wives. So if you go and visit some temples, you should see Savitri sitting far away, representing that Brahma is together with Gayatri. And our goal as a human being is to reach to the higher level of consciousness, which is God consciousness. In other words, to gain the knowledge of Savitri. So Savitri is a great goddess in Rig Veda too. So may God bless you. I'll come back to you with other videos soon.